John Wick. That's what's coming out. I knew there was something.
Well,
Next John Wick film.
That's already in cinemas.
I know, but like, it's one.
So that's actually interesting because the report I read on that said it's the best John Wick to date.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Something you ever hear about the fourth movie in a series. So I've got some interesting expectations for that. I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious.
Yeah.
This is the thing. Is like you don't actually. Me and Baron were having this conversation. How often do you ever hear that a sequel is better than the original?
I can think of a few. So I definitely say like Pirates of the Caribbean. For me personally, the second and third one.
Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. That wasn't one that got brought up with me and Baron.
Okay, so I will say I love the first Pirates film. It's great. The practical effects were insane, but knowing when those films came out and how fucking good Davy Jones and the CGI looks in that film.
That is completely understandable. That is fair.
Compared to like the fucking, there was one film that I think it was like Alien Covenant or something. It was one of the Alien films that came out like not recently, but like in the sort of era. Where there was some amazing CGI and some fucking god awful CGI.
Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2, absolutely.
Toy Story 2 is a really easy one. In certain points, I'd argue that, ironically, Die Hard 3, I'd actually argue was better than the original, personally. Because I thought the dynamic between Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson was just beautiful. No, I'm not saying that Alan Rickman was bad. Die Hard was a fucking fantastic movie. I just find, personally, that the dynamic between Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson, having a Die Hard movie where it's like, it's not just one main character going around as the Lone Ranger, it is two main characters that bounce off each other really fucking well. And then you add in, oh god, what's his name? Oh no, it's Jeremy Irons. The dynamic is with Jeremy Irons as the bad guy. That's his whole shit. Yeah, except that because he's a cowboy. Yeah, I agree. Don't get me wrong. I understand the shtick. I understand the meta. I just personally enjoyed Die Hard 3 more.
You know what? I'ma fucking say it. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. There's a fucking movie which sequel is so much better than the original. I'll even go as far as to say it's better than most of the Shrek films.
I've heard really good things. I haven't yet watched it.
But yeah, honestly, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, fucking incredible film. I think for me personally, the only Shrek film that I prefer is Shrek 2.
Yeah, I think I was about to say I think Shrek 2 actually got brought up as being better than the original, but I don't know. I don't really feel like I enjoyed it that much.
I think for me, it's like I probably got to it on a fucking personal level, especially as a kid, because the whole idea of your dad being disappointed in you, and like you kind of having to deal with it. Because this is the thing. I loved the fucking message that Shrek 2 was delivering. I think for a lot of people that's what it was. Obviously, the original Shrek film showed us what animated films can do. In terms of a narrative that is both for children and adults.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting franchise to say the least, because There's been some highs and lows.